Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing today? It's so good. I'm so blessed to be with you today. I'm trying something new because I was having a lot of trouble doing the video from my phone because that's the only way I knew to do a video. Um, it's just every time I would start to get into the video, and about maybe 5, 10 minutes in, someone will call. So then, therefore, it took away, and I just was like, okay, let me see if I can find a different way. So this is from my laptop, and I don't know. We'll see how it looks when I play it back. But anywho, this is your girl Janine with Symphony Reads, and it's a pleasure, an absolute pleasure to be with you today. I hope everyone had a great weekend, and I hope everyone is staying safe. I cannot say it enough that we need to stay safe out here. But let me open up. Always, 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 always visit us. Visit us. Leave a comment down. If you're in YouTube watching this, leave a comment. Say hello. We love to say hello back. You can always give us an email. We love emails. We love to be able to respond back. And that is symphonyreads@gmail.com. You can always give us a call. And if for any reason we have not picked up the phone, please do not hesitate to leave us a voicemail. We will respond back, but leave the voicemail so we'll know um, what it is and how we can help you. And that's 240-681-9275. Always, we're on Facebook. Visit us there. We love to have you. It's Symphony Reads Ministry. You can look us up that way. We also have a closed prayer group, and it's Symphony Reads Prayer Group. Okay? And that's a closed group. So if you would like to join the prayer group, um, always send in, you have to request to be in. And once I or somebody in my team sees it, we will definitely approve it. Okay? And the prayer group is just, it's an uplifting. It's not like a extensive study that we're doing. Um, Pretty much, we learn about prayer. We learn about prayer through what it says in the Bible. And, I'll put up some nice scriptures about prayer, and people are free to pray there. Pray for themselves, pray for the group, pray for their communities. And to post that there. And it's just a way to uplift one another. So, again, if you're interested in that, we would love to have you join our team. And yeah, so that's pretty much try to get to term. And as always, I'm learning that I should say, love us, subscribe, click the subscribe button so you can learn more about us, and we can be one big happy old family. So I appreciate you guys, and I will not be before you long. I really, really promise. I just, I said earlier that I want you guys to stay safe. Um, we are still in the pandemic, um, and we still should be adhering to the laws set in place um, by the government. And I know DC, Maryland, and Virginia, um, I think have similar orders out there, but I could be wrong. I'm in Maryland, so I know more of the what's happening here, and I know a little bit of what's happening in DC, and I know very little of what's going on in Virginia. But I do know that we still should be doing social distancing, and we should be wearing facial coverings, mask out, especially when we're going to the grocery store to get more provisions for the home. We should be having that, and even in the grocery store, we should be practicing social distancing, um, and so forth, have you there. And when you come home, if depending on the type, if you have a cloth mask, you really should wash it. Make sure you're washing your hands, doing the happy birthday song or whatever song that suits you. Um, to wash your hands, hand sanitize if you can, and take your outside clothes off and, put it so that they can be washed. And this sounds tedious, and a lot of this is things that we should just kind of practice anyway. But and the reason why I'm bringing this up now is because I had a conversation with my husband's daughter, and she was saying she was saying that she was out partying, and I'm like, what? What? And me and my husband was looking at each other like, what do you mean you're out partying? And she said they were at a hotel. It was celebrating someone's birthday, so they just wasn't haphazard, but it was celebrating someone's birthday. It was like 20 people in this room in a hotel partying, no mask, no social distancing, no nothing. And I just told her, I said, no, no, stop thinking that you cannot get this. Stop thinking that. Stop thinking that it can affect everybody but you or your circle. You're not practicing safe practices. And it's not always just about you, but the people you are around too. If I had something, I don't want anybody else to catch it. It's like a cold. If you have a cold, I would hope you're not going around infecting everybody else with your cold, flu the same way. Tonsillitis, I just got over that, and I had to keep my distance from my children until that healed up. And, other things, strep throat, anything that you can pass on, pink eye is another thing. When you have these things, do not go around passing them to other people. Just don't do it. And we're in a pandemic, so it's very highly spreadable. And we have to practice safe practices. We have to do that. You know what I'm saying? It is required. It is law. You are required. I know in DC and in Maryland, it is an executive order that we have to wear masks, especially if we're going into stores. And when I say stores, I'm talking grocery stores or any other type of essential place that you can go into. We have to have those masks on. They are turning people away for not having their mask on. This is not a game. So stop treating it as if it is. And I've always said, you gotta have common sense. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, you don't want to affect somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like if I caught something, I definitely don't want to affect my children. And that's what I think about. And so I'm going to practice the practices that are given until such time where they say, okay, either we don't have to practice those no more, or, whatever the new rules are. So just be safe. And I told her, I said, that's just not being safe. You know what I'm saying? You could put yourself at risk. You don't know what the other person has. I don't know who you were with. And the fact that you didn't even have a mask on and you're not watching, come on, stop this insanity. Be safe. Be safe, be safe, be safe. Be safe. That's all that's my rant with that. I'm sorry it took so long because that's not, but I just wanted to be, wanted to put that out there that we need to take this seriously. Younger people, we need to take this seriously. You know what I'm saying? Think about if you catch something and you're still going around your mother and father who are older in age, you know what I'm saying? Do you want them to catch that? Just think about it that way. My parents are still with me, and I don't want to give them anything that I believe I have. I don't. I don't want to give it to them. I don't want to give it to my brothers or their families. I don't want to do that. I have a tough enough time just in the home here, with 3 kids and a husband. So it's 5 of us in here trying to keep us all, safe and, making sure that we're doing the practices we need to do so that we are not, when we do go out, when we're coming back in, that we're, practicing safe as possible. So just wanted to keep that out there. But today's inspiration, if I get inspired by something, but in reading today, I love Proverbs. I absolutely love Proverbs. I can read Proverbs probably all day, every day. But this really stuck out to me, and I wanted to share. And this is Proverbs 7. And no, I'm sorry. It's Proverbs 8, 13 through 14. And it reads this: The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogance and the evil way. And the perverse mouth I hate. Counsel is mine and sound wisdom. I am understanding. I have strength. Let me read that one more time. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogance and the evil way. And the perverse mouth I hate. Counsel is mine and sound wisdom. I am understanding. I have strength. I don't know why that spoke to me today. It's just like, I kind of, just pray and just go, Lord, help me, strengthen me, give me some type of guidance, help me. And, when I start to read, and I don't always start in Proverbs, but I may, go to Psalms, or I may, I like Matthew, the book of Matthew a lot. So I may read in Matthew, Isaiah or Jeremiah. Just, these are places, my go-to kind of places to go to first. And Proverbs is one, like I said, is my go-to. And I just happened to, and no matter where I went, I always came back to this. So that let me know that it stuck out in a beautiful way today. And I just wanted to share it. I share it. I don't know if it will resonate with you today, but it definitely resonated with me. And it lets, when we follow the Lord, we should hate the same things the Lord hates. And to me, this just stuck out because it says, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogance and the evil way. So, we should hate those things. We should not stand for those things. But we should also, at the same tone, as we stay clear, or, have a very clear path that we don't want to enter into these negative things. There's always but what are some of the positive things that we can gravitate more to? And that's how I took this verse right now. And the counsel, we should always have a good counsel behind us. I strongly believe, when I have issues going on, I'm blessed because I'm able to talk with my husband about them, and I find him to be of good counsel to me. I have the very best of friends that I could go to and, talk to, and I believe they give me sound advice. And so that is a good thing, and sound wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And I believe they give me that. And it does strengthen me in my understanding in what I need to do next. And I think we all need that. The Lord is good counsel, but I believe he's put people here in our lives that are also good counsel. And we should use that, not to be afraid to use that. And I know sometimes in my own thinking, just as a not normal person, I could be doing something and, I don't know, maybe my brain doesn't always, it kind of goes back to the way it used to go. And then I'll be like, no, we can't be doing that. No, we can't do that. So then that's when sometimes if I feel my mind kind of straying to a way that I already know I shouldn't think that way, or I shouldn't want to react that way. And if that tug, I'm blessed. Like I said, I'll call up a girlfriend, or I'll be like, babe, I need to talk to you about this because, always in prayer. you know, my brain is kind of going a different way with this. And so, use the good counsel that is around you. I think even during these times like this, and I know our minds can just stray, and sometimes we need that strengthening. We need that build up, to help us push through whatever it is that we're going through, whatever the dark place that we may go in our mind. And I'll talk about my mind. My mind can go to some very, very dark places. And, I don't want to live that way no more. So I use the counsel that I have to keep me from those places. I pray. And, like I said, he has put good counsel around me. So don't be afraid to use your good counsel and to stay away from the things that the Lord hates. And evil is what he hates. And, pride and arrogance and evil ways. So, those are the things we should stay away from. So that was just a blessing to me. Again, I don't know how it may hit you, but that's just how it kind of hit me and resonated with me today. And we are in times of trouble right now. And I just know sometimes when we're in times of trouble, you have those who take advantage of the troubled times, making more trouble. And so we just need to be, understanding of that and know that that is happening. And, let's just continue to build each other up and seek the counsel that we can seek, good counsel, sound counsel. And let's just continue to build each other up. I pray for you. I pray you're praying for me. And